Have you ever looked at home prices in Oakville, Burlington, or Toronto and thought, there has got to be a better option? A place where you could still buy a detached home without spending over $1 million. A place with waterfront trails, growing communities, and a slower pace of life. Well, that's exactly why so many people are discovering Welland, Ontario. But here's the thing. Every city looks amazing on a brochure. Every city has beautiful parks. Every city has a few nice neighborhoods. The real question is, what's it actually like to live here day to day? Because while Welland has a lot going for it, there are also some things that might make you think twice. So in this video, I'm going to give you the complete breakdown of the biggest pros and cons of living in Welland in 2026. And if you're considering moving to Niagara Region, buying your first home, downsizing, or simply looking for more value for your money, make sure you stay until the end because some of the biggest surprises about Welland are the things most people never mention. Let's get into it. Pro number 1, affordability. Let's start with the reason most people begin looking at Welland in the first place, affordability. If you're moving from Toronto, Mississauga, Oakville, Burlington, or even Hamilton, the difference in housing prices can feel dramatic. For many buyers, Welland represents one of the last places in Southern Ontario where home ownership still feels attainable. Instead of stretching your budget to buy a small townhouse in the GTA, many buyers can purchase a detached home with a yard here. And that's exactly why we're seeing more young families, retirees, and remote workers moving into the area. For first-time buyers especially, Welland has become one of the most attractive entry points into the Ontario housing market. The reality is that affordability creates opportunity, and that's one of Welland's biggest advantages. Pro number 2, the waterways and outdoor lifestyle. If you've never spent time in Welland, one thing might surprise you. There is water everywhere. The city is built around the Welland Canal, the Recreational Canal, and the Welland River. And these aren't just pretty views. People actually use them. During the summer, you'll find residents kayaking, paddleboarding, rowing, fishing, cycling, and walking the extensive trail systems throughout the city. The Recreational Canal has become one of the most unique features of Welland. Not many cities in Ontario have a world-class rowing facility running right through the heart of the town. Add in parks, walking trails, and quick access to Lake Erie beaches, and you start to understand why many people love the lifestyle here. It's one of those communities where getting outside is incredibly easy. Pro number 3, location, location, location. One of the most underrated advantages of Welland is where it's located. You're basically in the middle of the Niagara region. Need to get to Niagara Falls? About 20 minutes. St. Catharines, roughly 15 to 20 minutes. Port Colborne and the beaches, around 15 minutes. Hamilton, usually under an hour. Even Buffalo, New York is within reach for shopping, travel, and sporting events. This central location allows residents to enjoy everything Niagara has to offer without paying the premium prices found in some neighboring communities. You get accessibility without sacrificing affordability. Pro number 4, growth and future development. Here's something many people overlook. Welland isn't the same city it was 15 to 20 years ago. There are major investments happening throughout the region. New residential developments, infrastructure projects, commercial growth, and significant manufacturing investments tied to Ontario's electric vehicle and battery supply chain. As more businesses move into Niagara Region, many residents believe Welland is positioned to benefit significantly over the next decade. That doesn't mean prices will skyrocket overnight, but it does mean many buyers see Welland as a city with long-term upside. Pro number 5, Niagara College. Another major advantage is Niagara College. Having a post-secondary institution in the city brings energy, employment, education, and rental demand. For students, it's an obvious benefit. For investors, it can create opportunities for student housing and rental properties. And for local businesses, the college contributes to the local economy year-round. It's one of those assets that quietly make a city stronger. Now, let's talk about the cons, because no city is perfect. And if you're considering moving here, you deserve to see the full picture. Con number 1, limited job opportunity. Let's start with the biggest challenge, employment. Historically, Welland was a manufacturing city. Over the years, many of those traditional industrial jobs disappeared. While new employers continue to enter the market, The job base still isn't as diversified as larger cities like Hamilton, Mississauga, or Toronto. If you're in healthcare, education, trades, logistics, or manufacturing, you may find opportunities. But if you're in certain tech or corporate sectors, you may end up commuting or working remotely. For many people, this isn't a deal breaker, but it's something you should think about before making a move. Con number 2, property taxes. Here's something that catches many buyers off guard. While home prices are lower, property taxes can be higher than expected. A lot of people focus entirely on purchase price, but monthly ownership costs matter too. When you're comparing homes, make sure you're looking at the full financial picture: mortgage, utilities, insurance, property taxes, because that's what determines affordability long term. Con number 3, some areas need revitalization. Let's be honest, parts of Welland are thriving, parts still need work. Certain neighborhoods have seen significant improvements over the years. Others continue to struggle with aging infrastructure and older commercial properties. This is where working with a local realtor becomes incredibly important, because 2 homes that are only 5 minutes apart can provide completely different living experiences. Choosing the right neighborhood matters a lot. Con number 4, crime is higher than some nearby communities. This is probably the most controversial topic, but it needs to be discussed. Crime rates in Welland are generally higher than some neighboring Niagara communities. Now, before that scares anyone, most of the concerns tend to involve property-related incidents rather than violent crime. And there are many excellent neighborhoods where families feel completely comfortable, but understanding the different areas of the city is extremely important before buying. Again, local knowledge makes all the difference. Here are my final thoughts. Is Welland perfect? No. No city is. But if you're looking for affordability, outdoor lifestyle, future growth, and a central Niagara location, Welland offers a lot of value that many Ontario cities simply can't match anymore. For some people, it will be one of the best places they could move. For others, the job market or certain neighborhoods may be a concern. That's why it comes down to your lifestyle, your goals, and what you're looking for in a community. If you're still thinking about buying a home in Welland, Niagara Falls, St. Catharines, Port Colborne, or anywhere across the Niagara region, feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to help you figure out which area fits your needs best. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because I post weekly videos about Ontario real estate, living in Niagara, and helping people make smarter moves. I'll see you in the next one.